So glad you're with us on this rainy start to your March 1st. I'm Eric Connor.
And I'm Netta Ibrahimpour. Thanks for joining us. You're going to wake up to see wet roads out there. It's going to be raining here throughout the morning, and Evan is the man tracking all of this for us. Rain and snow again?
Rain and snow again, and wind and colder temperatures all lasting through the day today. And then finally, a dry stretch of weather through the weekend and into next week. So let's jump right into it. Radar imagery right now shows that next round of heavier, widespread rain making its way through North County as we speak, hitting about La Jolla right now and then traveling south from there. So we're going to see the more widespread showers persist through about 6, 7 a.m. or so, and then we'll see things come to a halt after the noon hour. A little bit of a wider picture shows you how much wet weather has been hitting San Luis Obispo all the way down through San Diego. So you see how it's affected the central California coast, pushing all the way through Southern California, and mountain snow absolutely in the frame there too. Next 12 hours shows that we're going to hold on to that chance of showers. Temperatures are going to peak in the low 50s along the coast and inland. Coming up, we will talk about how much more rain we could see throughout the day, how much more mountain snow we can expect, and what's going to be happening into this upcoming weekend as well.
Ooh, okay, Evan, thank you so much. And yeah, we'll check back with you in just a few minutes. We have team coverage, as you see, for you this morning on these storms. CBS 8's Chris Groh, getting pounded by the wind and heavy rain, it looks like, over in Mission Beach.
First, though, let's get it out to CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol, who's in Spring Valley here this morning on Quarry Road, an area that is definitely prone to flooding, and it's starting to come down as we speak there.
Yeah, and I'm just getting a lot of rain to the face right now, guys. It is absolutely pouring, and it has been for the last 10-15 minutes here in Spring Valley. And there are obvious signs that this is an area that it floods. Right behind me, when it floods, turn around, do not drown. So this is just an area that you can see heavy, fast-moving water. It is windy out here. This is an area that's actually closed down because they don't want cars moving through this. Again, off of Quarry Road on the 125 freeway. We're giving you a good idea of how fast that water is moving. And you know what? If you're driving, don't think your car can make this. There are several reasons why this is really dangerous to even be near something like this. If you're in a car, of course, we're a safe distance away, but if you're trying to pass, you could lose control of your car, your electrical system could short circuit, leaving you without lights or other essential functions. There might even be some hidden dangers in the water, like debris, sharp objects, or other hazards that could damage your car or even injure you and your passengers. It's truly impossible to see what's below the water surface, so you really never know those dangers that may be lurking beneath. And then watch out for that rapidly rising water. Flood waters can rise very quickly and unexpectedly, so it's easy to find yourself in a dangerous situation. So if you do encounter flooded roadways, avoid driving through them, and also just stay calm, turn around. When you're on the freeway, just make sure you're taking it slow, especially coming onto the 125 from the 94. There was a lot of pooling water that my small vehicle couldn't necessarily handle. Again, it's raining hard here in Spring Valley. Over in Mission Beach, we have Chris Groh also braving the elements for you. What's going on, Chris?
Yeah, hey, Dana Marie. I would say kind of the difference here between your location and ours is we're not hearing that rain or seeing that rain as we heard in your live shot so much. It's actually more so the wind. The reason I have this umbrella is to just sort of keep everything in place here for me. But this is the wind that we saw earlier this morning, just about an hour ago when we got here. It pretty much wasn't any rain, just like there is now. I mean, this is sort of drizzling at the moment. Of course, the reason why we head out to Mission Beach so frequently is because of the boardwalk. We've seen it flood a number of times, including very early on in this year. And we also know that there are a lot of homes that sit right here on the boardwalk, and a lot of those sustained some of that flood damage from earlier this year. So while the water isn't quite coming down today, that's a bit of a good sign right now. That is something that we're always going to keep an eye on. But right now, yeah, it's the wind. That is the story right now out here. It is blowing pretty hard, so that's the message that we're going to give you. If you can stay home, maybe avoid that beachfront walk today, that beachfront run. Yeah, you might look outside and not see any rain coming down at the moment and think, hey, get out now while I can, but it is extremely windy, it is cold, it is miserable. So I would not recommend coming out here pretty much at all. But for those of you that do want to protect your property, whether it be here in Mission Beach or other places, just go to CBS8.com, click on that story link. We have some links there for you about how to access free sandbags while the supplies last, because we do know that sometimes those do go pretty quickly in anticipation for a lot of these winter storms. But guys, as you can see right here, Mother Nature always right on cue. The umbrella, probably not a good idea. We're probably going to put this away soon now that the rain has kind of subsided. But this wind, man, it is kicking up right now. And mostly just some of that ocean water kind of hitting us right now with these strong breezes there coming out of the southwest. So we're going to send things back to you guys in studio and try to dry up and warm up a little bit. Eric?
All right, yeah, boy, that's really whipping around out there, as you saw from his umbrella. Thanks for that, Chris. Don't forget, you can track the forecast, get the latest updates sent straight to your phone. Just download our CBS 8 app.